Hey, Truth Seekers, welcome back. Zach here. This is a quick encore performance about the false flag in the United Kingdom this evening, May 22nd, 2017, at Manchester Arena, the Ariana Grande concert. If you missed the longer video I just put out on this, it's in the description. I just want to measure from the last false flag in London, March 22nd, to today's in Manchester, a span of 62 days. And remember, the word Mason in gematria sums to 62. The last time there was a false flag, March 22nd, 2017, that full date numerology, 3 plus 22 plus 20 plus 17 equals 62. The March 22nd false flag, a date with 62 numerology, 62 days later, another one. And here we are under the May sun in the month of May, the calendar system, the English language built by Freemasonry. And we have a Masonic ritual of false flag for needless fear and control. And this is because the people who run this world, the New World Order, the Illuminati, as they're commonly called, they're Freemasons. They abide by this Masonic code, which is gematria, which is part of Kabbalah, which is Jewish mysticism, which is what Masonry is based in. But notice, Mason 62, Torah 62, Elohim, the Jewish word for God 62, they are playing God over the masses by staging this false flag terror. As I showed, the last false flag had a lot to do with Queen Elizabeth just outside Parliament. I just got to check something for good measure, Truth Seeker. Parliament itself also has the gematria of 62. Almost forgot that piece. Last time the attack, again, let's just do the math together. March 22nd, 2017. 3 plus 22 plus 20 plus 17, 62. And you know what? On this calculator, Derek's factored in something here. He has some additional methods of numerology that I don't consider. But here's the method I routinely factor in. 62, very relevant method. So here we are 62 days later. Look at this. The word terrorize even has gematria of 62. Terrorism incidents 62 days apart. I'm going to link this blog post below. Watch these videos about May 23rd and the May sun coming up tomorrow. Here we are on May 22nd. Also, earlier today before this happened, I talked about Donald Trump, Netanyahu, and expect, some big false flag news in the very near future. Today's date right for it, tomorrow's date right for it. Could get multiple stories here. The word terrorize has gematria of 134, just like Tisha B'Av and 9th of Av, which are the same thing. Tisha B'Av is the Jewish name for the 9th of Av, which means the 9th day of the 11th month. The date in Jewish history that the two Jewish temples were destroyed. On the same date in history, 9/11, Herod's temple and Solomon's temple destroyed. Here in the United States, we have a hit show, House of Cards. If you've never seen my work about House of Cards and the real U.S. government, check it out. Netanyahu, the leader in Israel right now, has the coding having to do with destruction. And we're seeing a lot of false flag terrorism in the world. If you don't know, the man before him who was prime minister was Ehud Barak, who was the man who coined the term war on terrorism. He was the leader when 9/11 happened. He said the U.S. should declare a war on terrorism. Tisha B'Av in Jewish gematria equals 9/11. And again, this is a Jewish belief, a remembrance day of the destruction of the two temples, which supposedly happened on the 9th day of the 11th month. Tisha B'Av 911, like the destruction of the two towers, September 11th. Donald, who they jokingly call the first Jewish president, 119. And if you missed the video I put out earlier on Ariana Grande about the 119 thing, just want to show you her birth name. Her birth name is Ariana Grande Butera, which has this 119 gematria, like All-Seeing Eye, like Star of David, like Master Plan, special number. So, Just as a reminder, today's day, May 22nd, the 142nd day of the year. They said September 11th, 911, the attack lasted an hour and 42 minutes. Terrorist, 142. It's also the day that leaves 223 days left in the year. Masonic equals 223. Remember, the last attack was March 22nd, 22/3. And on display that day, the big, bright red helicopter with London Freemasons on the side, the Freemason compass and square. That compass and square, here's what you need to know. Each leg of the compass and square is kicked out at 23.5 degrees because that's what the tropics are at. 23.5 north, 23.5 south, which measure the solstices, which measure the seasons, which measure the sun. May sun, May 23rd, 23.5. Today's the 142nd day of the year. Tomorrow's the 143rd day of the year, May 23rd. And just so you can appreciate this, Scottish Rite of Freemasonry equals 143. They set up their lodge in the UK in 1717, Mason 17, also 62, like where we began, under the May sun. Just had a big Masonic sun ritual with the death of Chris Cornell. If you have not seen my work on that, please check it out. And by the way, the tropics are 47 degrees apart, which measure time. The compass, 47-degree angle, because each leg kicked out at 23.5 degrees. This is all tributes to time and the sun and the relation with the earth. And one more point about Ariana Grande. She was born in 93. And her name, using the alphabetic order, is 93. They tell us the sun, 93 million miles away. She's going to be turning 24. 24. Notice the sun equals 24. 24 hours in a day, dictated by the sun. So anyhow, that was March 22nd, the Freemason big red helicopter on display. Helicopter 57, like England, like Scottish Rite, like Ariana Grande, like rock star, like entertainer. The world being subdued with propaganda that sort of entertains them in a sick way at the same time. Keeps them coughing up more money to Big Brother for the ongoing show. Today's date also has the 44 numerology, like kill, officer, military, number with death and destruction. And this man reminds that on the Roman calendar, the Julian calendar, today was March 22nd, 322. Now it's the day that leaves 223 days left in the year, you see? Also, with regards to it being March 22nd, that was also the date of the last London false flag, 62 days earlier. And again, there's a riddle to the way our months are set up. 30 days here, 31 days here, 28 days here. A lot of it is to get the spacing between these dates of significance, you see. Today's date's the 142nd day of the year. Freemason is 42, the reflection of 24 of the sun. And if you write out 42, it sums to 142. Here we are on the 142nd day of the year, you know. The Masonic terrorists by the numbers. So we'll keep this one short and sweet. The longer video with way more information is in the description. Until next time.